The year is 1975, a time of political intrigue and covert operations where the boundaries of science and the supernatural began to blur. Deep within the labyrinthine corridors of the CIA, a covert operation unfolds. Hidden from the public eye, shrouded in secrecy and shadows, Project Stargate, a top-secret program dedicated to exploring the fringes of human consciousness. This was not just any mission, it was an audacious leap into the unknown. The objective? To weaponize the ethereal realm of astral projection. To turn the mind into the ultimate tool of espionage. Imagine, if you will, the ability to detach from your physical form, to leave your body behind and explore the world as an invisible entity, to traverse the cosmos as a disembodied spirit, to go where no spy could physically tread, gathering intelligence from the farthest reaches of the mind. The CIA believed in this power. They saw potential where others saw fantasy. They poured millions into unlocking its secrets, funding research, recruiting the best minds, and pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible. The air crackled with anticipation. Every experiment, every session, brought them closer to a breakthrough. Scientists huddled over flickering monitors, their faces etched with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. They were on the brink of something monumental. In the center of the room, a lone figure lay in a state of deep trance, his mind teetering on the precipice of the unknown. He was the key to unlocking the mysteries of the mind. This was the world of astral espionage, where the lines between reality and perception blurred into a dangerous illusion. The stakes were high, the implications staggering. Success could redefine the very nature of intelligence gathering, while failure could plunge them into uncharted chaos. Astral projection, the out-of-body experience, a concept as old as time itself, whispered in hushed tones by mystics and shamans throughout the ages. From the ancient Egyptian Book of the Dead to the Tibetan Book of the Dead, cultures across the globe have long believed in the soul's ability to transcend the physical realm. In these ancient traditions, astral travel was considered a sacred art, a means of communing with the divine and unlocking the mysteries of the universe. Fast forward to the 20th century and the world of science began to take notice. Pioneering researchers like parapsychologist J.B. Rhine and Dr. Robert Krukal conducted groundbreaking experiments, attempting to quantify and understand this elusive phenomenon. Their findings, though often met with skepticism, suggested that there might be more to astral projection than mere superstition. The CIA's fascination with astral projection reached its zenith with Project Stargate. Launched in the 1970s, this top-secret program recruited individuals with purported psychic abilities, including renowned remote viewer Ingo Swann. The goal was clear: to determine if astral projection could be used for espionage purposes. Could these remote viewers project their consciousness into enemy territory, gathering intelligence from afar? The answer, it seemed, was a resounding yes. Declassified documents from Project Stargate reveal a world of strange and unsettling experiments. Subjects were asked to describe distant locations, view classified documents locked in safes, and even spy on foreign governments. The results were often eerily accurate, defying conventional explanations. In one particularly compelling case, Ingo Swann was able to accurately describe a secret Soviet military base, complete with details that were later confirmed by satellite imagery. One of the most intriguing figures to emerge from Project Stargate was Pat Price, a former Los Angeles police commissioner with a remarkable talent for remote viewing. His skills were not just impressive, they were extraordinary, capturing the attention of top intelligence officials. Price's abilities were so impressive that he quickly became a key asset for the CIA. His remote viewing sessions were often described as eerily accurate, providing insights that seemed impossible to obtain through conventional means. He was tasked with locating missing persons, tracking down drug smugglers, and even uncovering hidden threats that eluded traditional investigative methods, and even providing intelligence on foreign threats. His contributions were invaluable, often leading to breakthroughs in cases that had gone cold. But Price's gift came at a price. The mental and emotional strain of his work began to take a toll on him. The more Price tapped into his abilities, the more he found himself entangled in a web of dark and unsettling visions. The more he claimed to be privy to a dark and unsettling reality. These visions were not just fleeting images, they were vivid and haunting, leaving a lasting impact on his psyche. He spoke of shadowy figures operating behind the scenes, manipulating world events for their own sinister purposes. These figures, he believed, were orchestrating a grand scheme that threatened global stability. Manipulating world events for their own sinister purposes. Price's descriptions were so detailed that they painted a chilling picture of a world under covert control. He warned of a coming global conflict, a battle for the very soul of humanity. This conflict, he believed, was not just a physical war, but a spiritual struggle that would determine the future of mankind. A battle for the very soul of humanity. His warnings were dire, suggesting that the stakes were higher than anyone could imagine. Price's revelations, though dismissed by some as paranoia or delusion, sent chills down the spines of those who knew him best. His closest associates couldn't shake the feeling that there was a kernel of truth in his disturbing visions. Sent chills down the spines of those who knew him best. Whether his visions were real or imagined, they left an indelible mark on everyone who heard them, forever altering their perception of reality. Section 5. The Perils of the Astral Plane. For all its allure, the world of astral projection is not without its dangers. Seasoned practitioners warn of the risks associated with venturing into the unknown realms of consciousness. The astral plane, they say, is a vast and unpredictable landscape, teeming with both benevolent and malevolent entities. Without proper protection and guidance, an inexperienced traveler can easily become lost, disoriented, or even possessed. There are also psychological risks to consider. The human mind is a fragile thing, and prolonged exposure to the astral plane can lead to dissociation, anxiety, and even psychosis. Like any powerful tool, astral projection must be approached with caution, respect, and a healthy dose of skepticism. Section 6. Uncharted Territories. Despite decades of research, the phenomenon of astral projection remains shrouded in mystery. What exactly happens when we leave our bodies behind and journey into the ethereal realm? Is it merely a product of our overactive imaginations, or is there something more, something truly inexplicable, at play? As we delve deeper into the mysteries of consciousness, we may find that the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual are not as rigid as we once believed. The human mind, it seems, is capable of things we are only just beginning to understand. Section 7. The CIA's motives and concerns. Why was the CIA so interested in astral projection? This question has intrigued many, and the answer is multifaceted. The answer, like most things in the world of espionage, is complex. The agency was always on the lookout for innovative ways to gain an edge over their adversaries. On one hand, the agency saw the potential for gathering intelligence and conducting covert operations without leaving a trace. The idea of being able to spy on enemies without physical presence was incredibly appealing. Imagine the possibilities of infiltrating enemy headquarters or eavesdropping on top-secret meetings, all without ever leaving the safety of a secure facility. This could revolutionize the way intelligence was gathered and missions were executed. On the other hand, the CIA was also concerned about the potential threat posed by foreign adversaries who might be developing their own psychic warfare programs. The fear of the unknown and the unseen was a powerful motivator. If the Soviets, for example, were able to master the art of astral projection, they could potentially gain access to classified information, disrupt military operations, or even influence the minds of key decision-makers. The stakes were incredibly high. The Cold War was a battle fought not only on the ground, but also in the shadows, and in the ethereal realms of the mind. The CIA's interest in astral projection was a reflection of the broader struggle for dominance in every conceivable arena, including the paranormal. Section 8. The Future of Astral Exploration. With the declassification of Project Stargate and other government-funded psychic research programs, the door has been opened for a new era of scientific inquiry into the nature of consciousness. Universities and independent research institutions around the world are now conducting their own investigations into astral projection, remote viewing, and other psi phenomena. Advances in neuroscience and brain imaging technology are providing us with unprecedented insights into the workings of the human mind. As we continue to unlock the secrets of consciousness, we may one day be able to harness the power of astral projection for a variety of purposes, from exploring the cosmos to communicating with other dimensions. Section 9. A Universe Within. The human mind is a vast and uncharted territory, a universe unto itself. Astral projection, if real, offers us a tantalizing glimpse into the boundless potential of consciousness. It challenges our preconceived notions of reality and forces us to confront the possibility that there is more to our existence than meets the eye. Whether we ever fully understand the mysteries of astral projection remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the journey of exploration, both inward and outward, is just beginning.